mutaburuko wa Nyandarua. Orerorera Kameme TV.
Shihadite wega thamugwanja ni kiumia kingi gia tariki 18 ni mweri uyu wa mwambiririo na thutha wa kugagurwo kiroho ni DJ Mark D odumwe na Mushai riu ni ndoka gumenyithia uria bururi utari tuhitukire iturishigana ona cia bururi tumenye uria guikaire gukinyeria itharu ria miaraho ni njitagwo Mwaura wa Ndungu tugukorwo tugiteithania na Nyambura wa Musha Mwemerekeine na njira ya ciiko Facebook ota mutugo ni Kameme TV Kenya, YouTube ni Kameme TV Kenya, njirora turorera uri mwena uriku. Tukwambiriria kuria kaunti ya Kirinyaga kuria atongoria kaunti ino magathiriria tafarira cia thirikari ya Kenya Kwanza makiuga ni irehete uguni kuri muingi. Makiaria hindi ya uheani wa motungata ma thirikari kuri muingi, mubunge wa Kirinyaga ya gatagati Gacoki Gitari niukiriria ateti aria maranyiruria waki wa nyumba cia raithi akiuga ni ihete na banene ya mbeu njithi mawira ukwa kiuha muingi kunyita mbaru President William Ruto.
Hidi ya uheani wa motungata ma thirikari mwena wa Kianwedi ya kaunti ya Kirinyaga meang'ore haririo ni mwandiki wa ndundu ya Minister Masewa Njau kuria atongoria moete mweke uyu kugathiria tabarĩra cia thirikari ya Kenya Kwanza.
Our National Police Service is doing very well in Kirinyaga. Tulikuwa na shida kidogo, but we are over that. Our Gao team is led by Captain Hussein, is doing very well, especially in fight against alcohol and illicit brew and drugs. Hapa Kirinyaga tumejipanga na sisi tuko nyuma ya Rais William Ruto, sababu tunajua ndiye ako na keki ya hii nchi, and we cannot stay away.
Mubunge wa Kirinyaga ya gatagati Gacoki Gitari akinyeruria atongoria aria marahura uteti na tabarĩra ya waki wa nyumba cia raithi akiuga nyumba ici ni ithondekete mieke ya mawira kuri namba nene ya mbeu njithi.
You tell the president we really thank him for the affordable houses because vijana wetu wamepata kazi. Apart from buying the houses, vijana hata wapatikani sahi sababu wako busy kwa affordable houses.
Gitari agitogeria mubango wa President William Ruto wa uheani wa kigina kia nyota kuri mbeu njithi akiuga ni mekwota kwambiriria biashara.
We are very happy because of the Nyota program. Nyota program ni inashughulikia our youth. Hapa Kirinyaga tumepata 1000. I was in Nyeri, we have over 1200 people who benefited with 25,000. 3,000 was going to their saving and 22 to do their business. And I remember the comment of our president. Kuna watu wanasema hii pesa ni kidogo, haiwezi ikaanza biashara. And he taught us Zakaria 4:10. Usikadharau a humble beginning.
Atongoria makigathiria gucokeria gwa tabarĩra cia uthii wa na mbere kaunti ya Kirinyaga makiuga uyu ni wira muiganu wa kwe President William Ruto itena ria keri.
We are very happy because all our roads zile zilikuwa zimekwama zinaendelea kutengenezwa na we appreciate that zile zilikuwa zimekwama. And most important, our chief guest, ukumbuke Kirinyaga was one amongst the 4 counties ila haikuwa na KMTC. As we speak now here, we are doing a KMTC in Kirowea town next to the Level 5 hospital.
Handu-ini ha Kameme TV kuma Ndia kaunti ya Kirinyaga, jitagwo Wainaina wa Kiarie.
Kune kaunti ya Kirinyaga tukigame nginyagia kaunti ya Murang'a kuria thirikari ya kaunti ino inyitanire na kambuni ya Safaricom hari kugacithia ugima wa mwiri wa muingi na njira ya gutabania urigiti utari marihi. Urigiti uyu utafanitio riri ari mwaka umwe kuma mubango wa urigiti wa Telemedicine wambiririo ni thirikari ino rungu rwa governor Irungu Kang'ata. Mwandiki witu Alfred Kenuthia wa Maina niyo tuhungeire ici.
Mwaka umwe muthiru nirio thirikari ya kaunti ya Murang'a yambiririe mubango urigitani uikaine ta Telemedicine kuria arwaru marigitagwo na njira ya kwaranĩria na arigitani mekuraya kuria marĩ na mitambo ya kompyuta. Mambura ma ũkũngũĩri ũyũ matabanĩrio thukuru-inĩ wa mũthingi wa Kĩboi gĩcigo-inĩ kĩa ũmbunge ya Kĩharũ kuria mũingĩ ũhetwo ũrigiti ũtarĩ marĩhi.
Na nĩ ndakena nĩ tondũ nĩ ndarigitwo thĩna ũrĩa nyuma naguo. Nĩ ndacokeria Kang'ata ngatho mũno nĩ tondũ nĩ atuĩkĩte maũndũ mega ona manene, nĩ atũhete thumu, nĩ atũhete thigũkũ, nĩ tũramwĩra karibu sana thĩinĩ wa rĩtwa rĩa Mwathani.
Nĩ ndakena mũno nĩ ũndũ wa gũthondekwo na nĩ ndakena mũno nĩ ũndũ wa ndawa iria ciĩkuo tondũ nĩ nyingĩ, ndagĩtarĩ arĩa mekuo nao nĩ ega na nĩ tondũ nĩ mũbango ũcio mũbacĩrĩru biũ na nĩ mwega. Nĩcokia ngatho mũno nĩ arĩa maharĩirie wĩra ũyũ. Nĩtwamera mathio na mbere na gwĩka ũguo na Ngai nĩ akũmarathima tondũ na andũ aingĩ mateithĩka, andũ nĩ marwarire.
Thirikari ya kaunti ya Murang'a inyitanĩire na kambuni ya Safaricom gũkinyĩria motungata maya.
We have about 35 medical facilities that offer the service, but the hub is situated here at Muriranja. Muriranja is a hospital that was on its way to closure because of patients failing to come and seek services there, complaining of negligence. But since telemedicine came, we have seen an upsurge of demand of services there, because apart from the telemedicine services, they also render other consultations within the medical facility.
We are here until 6 o'clock in the evening, so we are hoping that more patients can continue coming. We are happy that we are partnering with Murang'a County, who have been very, very supportive. Murang'a County are celebrating 1 year of telemedicine. At M-Pesa Foundation, telemedicine is actually one of the initiatives that we are also offering. And we are pleased that counties like Murang'a are taking advantage of bringing healthcare closer to the people by the use of telemedicine.
Governor wa Murang'a Irungu Kang'ata na uria uthurimite uria mihango ino iratwarithio na mbere ni eranĩire wĩrutĩri wa thirikari ya kaunti harĩ kũgacĩrithia ũgima mwega wa mwĩrĩ harĩ mũingĩ.
It has reduced the huge queues at our clinics in Murang'a level 5 and ensured a higher life expectancy for people with chronic ailments like cancer, diabetes, high blood pressure, such. And today, therefore, we held a commemorative medical camp, and you can see almost 3,000 people came just to celebrate that 1 year of telemedicine.
Nyumire kĩgumo tondũ nĩ njiguire kwĩna ũrigitani wa Kang'ata. Rĩu ndaigua bana nĩ ngũka nĩgetha tukirigitwo hamwe na andũ arĩa angĩ na nĩ ndakena mũno.
Handũ-inĩ ya Kameme TV rĩtwa rĩakwa nĩ Alfred Kenuthia wa Maina.
Kune metumidigi magoro rĩgũtware nginyagia kaunti ya Mombasa. Waki wa kĩganda gĩa kũiga gas mũthemba wa LPG ũrĩ gĩcunjĩ-inĩ kĩa 40 kaunti-inĩ ya Mombasa kũrĩa makĩria ma metric tons 40 irĩigagwo. Tabarĩra ĩno yambĩrĩirie mwaka wa 2023 na ĩrĩ mũgũnda-inĩ wa ĩka 30. Mũrũgamĩrĩri mũnene wa tabarĩra ĩyo rungu rwa Taifa Gas Anthony Musyoka augĩte bũrũri nĩ ũkũhota kwĩgwatĩra gas ya raithi wona tabarĩra ĩno yarĩkĩrĩra.
We have been able to develop the 30 acres that we have been awarded to develop an LPG facility that will be responsible for both storage and distribution. We know that this will translate to cheap, rather affordable, reliable, safe cooking gas to the Kenyan community, and that is always our aim and objectives as a company, especially with the investment we have in Kenya.
As the investors are coming in,
Kenya government, through the support of Japanese government, are also investing in the infrastructure. The bath, which you will see shortly, we'll be visiting there, has also begun. The road construction will be coming up soon. So I think this zone is becoming a premium zone. There's a lot of interest, numbering close to 100 of investors who are interested. But for purposes of making sure that we are getting the right people, this zone is clearly clustered and master planned properly. One other investor which is key here is the Arise, which is a partner to Afri-Exim Bank. They are also about to begin their project. So we are using a clear criteria to make sure that we get quality investors who can not only create job for us, but also create a good ecosystem, including use of our port, because we are building a berth dedicated to this zone.
By March, this project will be operational, and we are good to go. As you're aware, as a country, the agenda of the president is we are moving from dirty cooking to clean cooking, and one way of the clean cooking agenda is to use LPG gas. And the LPG gas is because of the lack of storage facilities in the country. There were supply shortages and increase in prices of those. So this project, which provides a storage facility of 30,000 metric tons, will greatly reduce the price of LPG gas to Kenyans and consumers of clean.
Naguo huthunduri wa mutambo wa kiriu uria wikaine ta Msosi app ni njira imwe ya kugitira onjoria aria mendagia indo iria iri na ihinda ria guthuka kumenyaga riria iri hakuhi gukorwo igithuka. Mutambo uyu ni wa kuririkania onjoria indo iria iri hakuhi guthuka na uguo kumahotithia kumenya njira iria ciagiriire cia kwendia indo ici mateguthie hathara. Kuringana na muthunduri wa mutambo uyu Kevin Otiende augite muonoto munene ni kugitira hathara kuri endia indo na kugacithia biacara ciao undu umwe na kugitira muingi kumana na kwenderio indo thuku.
Restaurants, hotels, and retailers, especially supermarkets. And for supermarkets, actually, they're realizing double losses, both in terms of daily wastage and final days. What Msosi does is businesses will be able to list surplus inventory, and then customers will be able to access these products through the Msosi app at a fraction of the cost. The whole point is to get it moving, and the only way you get it moving is by selling it affordably. So that's the problem and the solution that we are coming to the market with. We've done extensive research in the market that shows retailers lose anything between 5% and 12% every month, cumulatively as well every year, to wastage and expiry. Now, the same applies to restaurant businesses, hotels, and some of them actually lose as high as 35% of stock every single day, every single month, to wastage and expiry. Now, of course, this has adverse effects on the business. Revenue not realized, it can be taken as a loss. It's a problem that has really affected countries in general, sectors, as well as individual businesses and livelihoods. So we're looking at pioneering this solution, not just in Kenya. It's an African problem. So we have an African solution to this problem, and we will be scaling it up across the continent. There is two categories of food that businesses will be able to list. That's surplus, and you only get to know surplus at the end of the day. And mostly spikes happen after 6 p.m. So for businesses, once they get to their peak hours, they'll be able to list, based off their usual business projections, how much they normally move in a single day. And then they list part of the inventory that they do not expect to be sold at the end of the day. And then customers then access it. And then our delivery partner will be able to get this food directly to the customer.
Tuthie rogoro rwa bururi ngumenyithio horo wigie kiama gia chungwa na arumiri ya kiama kia ODM county ya Kakamega nimoneti mutongoria wake Oburu Odinga aigirire na anine jatukano iria yumirite utongoria-ini wa kiama kiu county ino. Arumiri aya marauga jatukano ino irathie na mbere kumana na gukorwo ati arumiri aya marauga gavana wa Kakamega Ferdinand Baraza niwe okoretwo ari kihingisha kinene kia hari kunina jatukano icimeri ino yukite riri ikundi igiri itanyitwo gutabania micemanio county-ini ino.
ODM, chama ambayo inajulikana East Africa mzima, chama ambayo inajulikana Afrika mzima, saa hizi kuna mgawanyiko. Tangu baba alipotuacha hadi leo, badala ya watu kutengeneza chama, watu wanazidi kuharibu chama. Saa hizi chama cha ODM tunakosa mwelekeo.
Wale ambao wamechaguliwa kwa chama ya ODM sio wale Barasa anatambua. Barasa anatambua matapeli, wale ambao waliangusha chama, na tukiendelea na hiyo mwelekeo, nataka ni kuhakikisha kwamba Daktari Oburu Odinga, chama ya ODM inaenda kupoteza umaarufu katika area hii katika Luhyaland. Nataka niseme hivi kwamba muangalie sana katika historia ya ODM itakapokuwa inaandikwa hapa Western. Paragraph mzima itatengwa kuandika jinsi ambavyo chama ya ODM ilikufa wakati wa Barasa akiwa chairman.
Juzi ndio tulizika baba. Hata jamalize miezi minne. Baba hajaoza kule kaburini na nyinyi mnaanza kuzozana hapa na kule. Tunataka heshima kwa viongozi wetu. Sana sana viongozi kutoka Western Province. Tunataka heshima kwa Mheshimiwa Utsotsi, tunataka heshima kwa Mheshimiwa Sifuna, tunataka heshima kwa viongozi pamoja na MPs na MCS ambao walichaguliwa hapa chini. Tunaomba tafadhali daktari, ukiingia kesho, najua leo uko Busia, kesho utakuwa Kakamega, naomba kukalisha baraza na hao viongozi. Mimi nilikuwa naomba ukalishe viongozi, baraza, MPs pamoja na MCS, ukae nao mzungumze, mtoe mambo na ukasumba ya kusema hao ni watu fulani na hao ni watu fulani.
Kune Kakamega rekere gumenyithia ciĩgiĩ gĩthomo na arutwo 61 haria maumĩte mĩciĩ ĩtehotete nĩ magunĩkĩte na ũteithio wa scholarship ũrĩa ũheanĩtwo nĩ gĩkundi kĩa Luo Professional Welfare na ũteithio ũrĩa ũgũkorwo ũkĩmahũra njeki mathomo-inĩ. Ciringi mirioni 1.8 nĩcio ikũhũthĩka gũteithĩrĩria arutwo acio, na kũringana na gĩkundi gĩkĩ makoretwo magĩkinyanĩria ũndũ ũyũ nĩguo gũtigĩrĩra gũtirĩ mũrutwo worĩrwo nĩ mathomo kumana na wagi wa bithi. Mũbango ũyũ wambĩrĩirie mwaka wa 2023 na matanya nĩ gũkinyĩra namba ya arutwo arĩa marabatara ũteithio.
Give nothing when you give of your possessions. It is when you give of yourself that you truly give. When you organize people to come together to make this contribution. So I salute you, Luo professionals. And I hope, and I would very much like to be invited by the Kamba professionals, by the Luya professionals, the Mijikenda professionals, the Bajuni professionals, so we can have functions like this to educate our people. Education is the most important wealth you can ever have.
As stated, a student at Technical University of Mombasa, I'm currently in my 4th year, pursuing a BTech in electrical engineering. And my advice to my fellow youth is don't be afraid to dream big. Whichever dream you have, don't be afraid to dream big. If you cannot finance it, God will send someone to finance it.
So many has the capability, but the willpower is not there. And for me, you've not just issued bursaries and scholarships. You've connected so many youths, and you've restored hope in so many families. And you've also renewed sense of purpose. And to my fellow youths who are beneficiaries, I only have one thing to urge you. Let us remain disciplined, focused, and at one given time, we also sit there to give back to the community.
Minister wa ukinyaniria William Kabogo ni okirire mutongoria wa kiama kia DCP Rigathi Gachagua akiuga ndari na muonoto ona umwe wa gukuria bururi na kiria areka ni gwetha maundu ma kwirihiria. Akiaria mwena wa Dia, Kabogo augite gicigo gia kirima ni kiamukirite mitaratara miingi ya uthii wa na mbere ya thirikari, akiuria aikari metheme na atongoria aria maramihitithia. Kabogo ni athiete na mbere kuuga gicigo giki ni kiamukirite tabarira cia uthii wa na mbere kuma kuri thirikari, akiuria aikari a kirima mathie na mbere na kunyita thirikari baru. Miario ya Kabogo inyititwo baru ni atongoria aria marari nao.
Na tushikane kama watu wa hapa nyumbani ambao tunajiita watu wa mlima. Sisi wale kutoka Meru, kutoka Embu, Tharaka Nithi, Kirinyaga, Nyeri, sisi wote ni watu wa moja. Umoja wetu ndio nguvu yetu. Tusitawanyishwe hapa kwa mipaka, sijui lugha, sijui nini. Tukatawanyika, tushindwe kuangalia na kupima serikali kwa miradi yake. Ombi langu hivi leo kwa watu wa Kirinyaga, ombi langu hivi leo kwa watu wetu wa hapa mlima, tushikane, tuzungumze lugha moja.
Hauwezi kukuza giza na giza. Giza hufukuzwa na mwangaza. Tunaelewana? Njaa inafukuzwa na pesa mfukoni. Na ndio sababu Mheshimiwa Rais anapeana nyota, pesa ya nyota. Wangapi wanaamini pesa ya nyota inapeanwa? Wangapi wanaamini inapeanwa? Amen! Harambee! Tamu ni ngapi? Tamu ni ngapi? Tuambiane ukweli jamani. Tangu beberu hakuna serikali imefanya maendeleo kupita hii ya Samoei Ruto. Ni kweli? Ni kweli? Sasa masomo yote inasemekana ya primary na ya secondary ni ya bure. Makofi jameni kwa serikali. Yale yamebaki. Sio mipango, ni kazi inaendelea. Sio mpango, ni kazi inafanya nini? Sasa tunazungumza na Mheshimiwa Rais kwa sababu ujenzi umeanza kwenda juu, uchumi umeinuka. Sasa tutapunguza kodi ya malipo ya kawaida ianguke chini kabisa.
Aya, ko ni uteti wa kirima kaunti ya Kirinyaga kuma kana mbeũ njithi kuma matura ngũrani gũkũ Nairobi arĩa makoretwo rungu rwa bunge la mwananchi ni makomithitie wagarari wa watho ũrĩa ũkoretwo na maobitha borithi makĩria kumana na kana gĩko kĩa ica ikuhĩ kũrĩa maobitha makĩria 10 maronekanire kamera-inĩ ya CCTV makĩrumia kiundutho gĩkundi kĩmwe kĩa mbeũ njithi kuma kaunti ya Nandi makĩaria marĩ itũũra-inĩ rĩa Westlands hĩndĩ ya kĩgomano kĩa mwanya kĩrĩa kĩragomithanĩtie hamwe magana ma mbeũ njithi. Amemba ya bunge la mwananchi ni mahoete thirikari ĩkĩrĩre makĩria kũgitĩra Kenya kuma marũrũ-inĩ ma borithi makĩria ihinda rĩrĩ twerekeire ithurano nene.
Na ameenda at least kuenda kwa michezo, at least kuinteract na wengine, alafu wanakuja wanampiga hivyo, wanamuumiza. That was not good.
It's only in Kenya whereby a poor man is taken to court. If you don't know how to defend yourself, you go back, you go to jail. And nobody cares about you. We need to wake up as a nation. When we tend to look too much, we will never see as a nation.
Doka kwadiri uhoro wa police brutality, political intolerance na maundu mangĩ makoretwo magĩkĩka thĩinĩ wa Kenya. Ngiaria uhoro wa mbere nĩtũronire president nĩ ũraheana nyota fund no kĩra vijana majie biashara. No majia biashara na ũramabuata nginya biashara-inĩ ciao ũgathi kũingata custom. Na andũ arĩa tũĩ andũ arĩa mwĩ nao thirikari-inĩ yaku ta Sudi mainũkĩte nginya hau makinyĩte nĩ ũndũ wa pool table. Na pool table icio nicio tũĩ no cikũrie Kenya. Tiguo kũu tũkĩrora maũndũ mangĩ marekĩka nĩtuonire a few weeks ago pia kwĩna kijana etagwo David okĩte harĩa kuga aheo bia nĩgetha ahote gũthiĩ kũrĩa nĩ ũndũ wa dat. Na tukiona you rubbished it. So ni kumaanisha kuna sport iria mutararora na kwina sport iria murarora koguo tukuga atiriri tuigananie a Kenya othe kuma ara marathaka ndati ara marathaka pool table ginya ara marathaka muvira na maundu maria mangi ginya gutengera.
Turerwo ni biashara turaheo na twambia turoragwo hindi ya githurano githurano gia thirari tutikoragwo tuyuthire gikara tutikoragwo twina bata tugatwara andu thirikari-ini magathi magethondeka gwakinya githurano ningi matubatara kwenda gwithondeka ningi ri magatugira rita ri ni turegete na turauga bare yo yothe irahurwo to muyuthi thaici muyuthi atwikite thu ya bururi gukorwo wi muyuthi Kenya thaici we ni terrorism gukorwo wi muyuthi bururi yo ni mahitia na koguo turauga president na CS wa interior ithuĩ nĩ tuonire hĩndĩ ya maandamano inyuĩ president mugima wa bururi na CS makiuga ciana cihũrwo rithathi na ciana icio ciraumĩra kũrũĩra haki yao ta thaa icio ngĩrora mũi tũtirĩ mawĩra nĩguo haya tũtingĩhota kũhikania okorwo nĩ mbia icio tũraheo cia biacara icio twathi kũhingũra nĩ kũhũrwo tũrahũrwo nĩ ayuthi igana ũngĩthiĩ thaa icio na tũngĩthiĩ mocarĩ andũ arĩa aingĩ matarĩtwo kũu nĩ andũ anini nĩ ũndũ wake mũndũ ena depression nĩ tũthomete haya thaa ici ndĩrona president arahe andu aria marauga ni matigirie cukuru akamahe mbia githomo nakio gikaimwo mbia koguo ni kuga atia arenda generation ile tari na information.
Macio ni makaya ma mbeũ njĩthĩ na hau niho tũgwĩkĩrĩra gaturumo gĩkũnjo gitu kia mohoro gĩtaũ mohoro mangĩ ũkĩmamũkĩra ona cihanda thaa ĩmwe na thaa ithatũ cia hwaĩ-inĩ. Niĩ njĩtagwo Mwaura wa Ndung'u tuma na Nyambura wa Mũca thĩinĩ wa metha ya